Welcome America, India, and Selena Gomez to the live studio recording of pre-calculus. We're about to do some more difficult trig IDs. Are you ready? Ready. Okay. You guys are super awake today. All right, so trig IDs worksheet number 2. These are more difficult than the previous ones, and sometimes you're going to try something and it's not going to work. It's not going to get you where you want to go, even though it's not wrong. So you're just going to erase it and you just try something else. So we're going to start with problem number 3. And the first thing I notice is I'm going from this side is got more stuff going on the left than on the right. And it's harder to break up something that's one term. So rather than deal with the right side, I'm going to work on the left side. That's my first choice. Second thing, I've got a cosecant squared. I'm just going to rewrite that as a reciprocal because it's a place to start. So I'm going to write that as 1 over sine squared of x. This is times, and there's a lot of algebra that's going on here today. Now we know that sine squared of x plus cosine squared of x equals 1. And I here have 1 minus sine squared. Is everybody good? Are you guys good? You good? Okay. So 1 minus sine squared, if I take the sine squared and subtract it from this side and move it over here, that's going to equal cosine squared. So I'm going to substitute in cosine squared for this 1 minus sine squared. And then what's going to happen, that's cosine squared. This is going to be 1 minus sine squared of x times cosine squared of x. And that's like over 1. I'm not writing the over 1, but it's there. So now we've got cosine squared over sine squared. Hey, isn't that cotangent squared? Technically, I have one more step. I need to rewrite that as cotangent squared. I'm running out of room, but I'll go ahead and write it down here. Cotangent squared equals, now it equals the other side, and I can set it equal to the other side, and I have verified my identity. So notice, I chose to work on the left. I worked on the left the entire time. And then when I finally got on the left side what equaled the right side, I wrote the other side. Now you can, if you want, you can write cotangent squared here every single time, but most people don't. As long as you put the equal sign, we're good. We know where we're going. Everyone knows what's happening. Math is a language, and this is how they need to look. This is what I'm going to be looking for on quizzes, tests. When you do this in the future in calculus, this is what your teachers are going to be looking for. Questions? Who likes this? Anybody? America? I got 0 hands. 0 hands of people that enjoy this. It happens though. There are some students that really like this if you like algebra. So, all right, any questions? We're going to stop and move on to the next one.